Namaskaram. Welcome back to Him Talks. Today, on the auspicious occasion of celebrating 73 years of independence, Him Talks is coming out with a special edition video. Normally, this concept would be discussed in my paid corporate seminars and very specific events, but I am coming out with this because I am seeing a lot of difference. I am seeing a lot of variation in how the world works and how exactly people are perceiving it. So I just wanted to give a very small example to give you a broader perspective about what I'm talking, and most importantly, this will get your thought process ticking. And as you can see in the picture, we are here with two popular drinks. One is Coke and the second one is coconut. Now why am I talking about this? Let's pick up the world's most popular energy drink and let's look at the ingredients. It says carbonated water, sugar, acidity regulator, and also caffeine and few other artificial flavoring substances and fermented natural colors. So if you look at it, the two most important ingredients are carbonated water, sugar, followed by caffeine. Now it comes with an MRP of 40 rupees. When I'm talking about MRP, it's the maximum retail price. So the price you or me, anybody buying this would be at 40 bucks, provided you're buying in the retail store. The same 650 ml or the same 700 ml, you're going and buying an Inox or any other popular movie theater, it would be around 240, so which is 6 times of the price. We'll discuss about it later, but right now the price which you are paying for this is 40 rupees. Now, it doesn't take rocket science to understand a company like Coca-Cola or Pepsi spends more than 10 rupees for manufacturing. The manufacturing cost wouldn't exceed 10 rupees for sure. And I can't give you a detailed description, or I can't give you a link, because companies like Coke and Pepsi make sure that the exact cost would never come out. No matter how hard you try, you can only get a rough estimate. But looking at the ingredients and looking at the kind of subsidies government gives for entities like this, it will boil down to 10 rupees. I'm not talking about the advertisement cost. So the cost for this is 10, the price you are paying is 40. Now my concern is not the 30 rupees margin which they are taking. I'm not bothered about that. My problem is, what is the value? I repeat, what is the value you derive? The problem with value is, it depends from person to person and it depends on the perception of the person. So there is no exact monetary term for value and how exactly you can equate it. But generally, value depends on how exactly you perceive it, how much you actually enjoy it. But at a very literal note, at a flat note, everybody understands that this is not something very healthy when it goes into your body. So let's come back to this a bit later. Now I'm talking about coconut. You know this guy, right? You can identify him. So India is the third largest producer of coconuts after Indonesia and Philippines. Together, Indonesia, Philippines and India constitute for more than 70% of the world's coconut production. Now, when you go to a market or when you want to buy this, there is no MRP. See, as you can see, there is no MRP here, and this is exactly the problem I want to talk about. For a coconut to come to this shape, it will take a minimum of 5 years. A minimum of 5 years for a coconut. When it is for a tree, when it's planted, for it to come out, it will take a minimum of 5 years. And not only that, a coconut tree can only produce 50 to 60 coconuts per year. That's the yield, and that is at a better rate. On average, it would be around 40 coconuts per year. So we're talking about 50 coconuts per year for a average. So somebody tries to produce a coconut, he has to wait for 5 years, and even after that, he'll have to wait for the whole year to produce only 50 coconuts. And there is one more constraint. If you get this space, I can easily place close to 75 bottles, and if I use cartons, probably I can hit it to 100 bottles here, so I place it neatly. Now, if I'm talking about coconut, I can hardly place 10 to 12. So storage is also a problem, and this is perishable, and this easily weighs more than a kg. So there are multiple problems about producing a coconut. But what exactly is the market value now? When the coconut vendor says 30 rupees, you would ask it for 25. When the coconut vendor says 25, you would ask it for 20. If he says 20, you will ask it for 15. And have you ever in your lifetime bargained about this? You are pretty sure that it won't cost them more than 10 rupees. And you are pretty sure that you are paying more than double margin for them. But did you even ever dare to bargain about this? Or did you find anybody bargain about this? This is exactly the intellectual freedom I wanted to point out or highlight today. One, I'm not getting into the morality game, Indian product or US product. I'm not talking about it. I'm just talking about a natural product and an artificial product. Here, the problem with us is we don't perceive value in its purest form. We always confuse price with the value. And here, very recently, for the financial year 2018-19, Coke has spent close to $5 billion. $5 billion is the advertisement expenditure per annum for a company, Coke, for the entire products, of course. Now, if you look at it, what is the advertisement expenditure for coconuts? Zero, right? Nobody is doing anything about it. So no wonder it is still stuck at that 20 or 30 bucks range. Or even if you're talking about 40, that's still fine. Even if it has 40 rupees, its value is far higher than that. Because I'm talking about the most healthiest drink on the planet. It is the most healthiest drink on the planet, and when it gets into your body, it will detoxify your liver, and it is very good for your entire metabolism. It is a very good drink, and even if you don't believe in it, you are pretty sure that it does not have any negative consequences. As simple as that. But you can't say the same about this Coca-Cola, right? Here is the game. The whole world, the entire Western world, depends on something called marketing. Marketing will change perception of people, and they'll bombard you with multiple advertisements across various hours, making you believe that that is the best thing to do. And they don't have any intrinsic value in their products, but most of the products come with a marketing thing. And you might be knowing a lot of famous actors watching for Coca-Cola, although they know that it is not so good for health. So you don't have to change the entire world. But next time when you buy Coke or when you bargain for coconut, please make sure that it is an informed decision. So there are many other things which I wanted to discuss in detail. But for now, I just wanted to give a thought about this. And if you like the video, please like it and do share it among your circle so that it will encourage me to make more videos and more case studies. And finally, if you want to get further updates on this, and if you want some real-time case studies, if you want this on behalf of any particular company, please do approach me, Him Talks. We will get you the most practical insights at a very affordable price. And once again, happy Independence Day. Thank you for watching our video. Namaskaram.